this video was supposed to start like this. What's up, guys? Hope you all are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. As you guys saw in the last episode, we did a still life inside the house, and today we're going to do something similar, but today is gonna be fun. We have a new member to the family, which I am super excited about. Maybe a terrible decision to make, but we love her, and today what we're going to be doing is photographing her. So without talking much, I would like to introduce to you guys Sophie. Guys, this is Sophie. We just got her yesterday. This is such a cute dog that I would love to photograph like all the time. So today is going to be Sophie's first photograph with me. Maybe she was photographed at where she was before we picked her up, but this is going to be the first photograph we'll be doing together. So it's going to be a memorable moment, and I'm super excited about it. I'm going to be taking some portrait of Sophie, and then some portrait of Sophie and my little girl, and then maybe I will show you guys when I print it and then when we hang it in the house. Maybe. Today I'll be shooting with my Hasselblad 500CM with the 50 f4. That's what I have on there. When I got it, that was what came with it, and that is what any single photo that you've seen me taking on the Hasselblad is taken with the same lens. This is the combination. This is what I'll be using today, and I'll be shooting Portra 160. Let's get to the photo shoot, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Well, it didn't go as planned because you have an 11-week dog and a 2-year-old daughter, and there is no way they were going to correspond as I wanted them to. So I wasn't able to do the entire behind the scene as I thought of doing. Even though I had my wife assisting me, it was still not easy photographing, like I said, 11 weeks dog and a 2-year-old little girl. So this, as far as the photo shoot, I think it went well. I got some decent photos. Most of them were like the same shots, but a little bit changes on the poses. But yeah, I like the results so far. When I started taking the photos, I wanted the dog to kind of like sit and then have the four feet like standing, so I can get that portrait mode, but she wasn't corresponding, and so I took a few shots, and also focusing was a little bit of a challenge for me because anytime I focus and I'm about to take the photo, the dog moves. So anytime I'll focus and about to like take the slide out and then focus and then take the shot, she moves, and then at some point I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take the slide out, leave it out, and just take the photo, like focus and take the photo. But even that, it was still a challenge. I have to get my wife to hold her down, and then I'll focus, and then when I'm about to take the photo, let her let go, so I'll be able to take it as fast as I can. That wasn't working as well, so we ended up trying so many stuff, like trying to hold her and focus, trying to let her put her hands in the position where I think the dog will be, focus on the hand, and so when we get the dog in the position, I'll be able to get the shot. That was even the terrible idea, because once she has her hands over there and I focus, she has to let go, pick up the dog, put her in that position, but the dog's head will be somewhere else. Like, she was not into it at all, and I understand. As far as my little girl, I said I was gonna take some portrait of both of them. Oh my god, that was the most difficult part, because as much as my daughter loves the dog and likes to sometimes randomly pet her, they just cannot be in one spot at the same time. for some reason she thinks the dog want to hurt her or something like that, so she'll be pushing her away. And so anytime I would try to like get them both to pose, that never happened. And then she also started crying for Cookie, and I just had to give her the cookie and see if she would still like correspond and be able to pose for the photo. um, that didn't work that well because her focus was on the cookie and not the photograph. So that was a failure, even though I tried to get a few like photos as she was all over the places, which I think I did. But this whole photo shoot didn't go as I thought it was going to go. I think what I also tried to do is take away the stool and try to put them down on the backdrop and see if that will work too. And that didn't work as well. The dog got tired and just walked away, and it was just Rayma. So I tried to like take some photos of her, and then she started crying for my wife's phone, which I decided, okay, let's just give her the phone and see if she's going to still be able to correspond and take this photo. That didn't work either. But as soon as we gave her the phone and let her sit down, Sophie came, and then I was like, okay, let me try and let her lay down beside her and see if we will get something. And just for a second, they did, and I took a shot, but it it's not great. It's not the best, but I like it. Getting to the very end of the shoot, they both just like gave up on me, and I had one shot left and I didn't want to ruin it. As I've said on this channel, like I would rather take a random photo than to just ruin an exposure. So I just grabbed one of my daughter's toys, and she had this little basketball, and I put it in the hands of the toy and then took a photo of it just to finish the row. And I think I like that photo as well. It wasn't something that I was thinking it was going to be nice, but I think it ended up me liking it. I really like it. And my favorite photo of the entire shoot is this right here. And the reason why I love this photo is the focusing is a little bit off, but I like it because it kind of like gives that softness pastel look, which I really love. And the background that I used also like really worked very very well with the contrast between the dog and the background, and this tool that I used. And so I'm going to print that photo. Yesterday I wanted to go out and get a frame, but because of what is going on, my wife just said we should give us some time. It's I'll print it, but I'm just gonna have it, and then whenever we'll be able to head out there and find some frame for it, we'll just frame it and put it in the house. So this is the print. Initially I wanted to print it on a matte paper, but because of the softness of it, I just thought maybe why don't I just print it on the luster just to give a little bit of a shine to it, and see how it turns out. And if I end up not liking it, I would just print it on a matte paper. So that is my favorite photo in the entire shoot. I love it so much, and as you guys can see right here on the screen, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the photos. I'll be doing more of this whilst we all are still in here, inside, practicing the self-isolation and social distancing. Yesterday I thought I was like being burnt out, like being inside and trying to create every single day. So 2 days ago I was in here in the office all day, editing photos, scanning films, like doing a bunch of stuff that I haven't had the time to do. But yesterday I said to myself, you know what, let me just give myself some break and just sit down and watch some movies or some shows with the family. So that's what I did last night. Took a break and just enjoyed some time with the family. But I love that we have this time. There's so much stuff going on around, which it's very very tiring, but you can only always see the good side of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are taking very good care of yourselves and practicing the social distancing as well, and not taking this stuff as a joke. I'm going to be creating some photos and share with you, which I have another video coming up. I shot my Canon FTB. I think I shot HP5 24 exposures, the whole exposures in the house, learning and practicing with the inbuilt camera, the meter in the camera. So that will be my next video, and I hope you watch out for that. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, my Instagram handle is kboatin_street. You can also follow me on the Film Digit. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, stay home, be with your family, have some fun. If you're a photographer, then you're watching this, which I know most of you are, put in some raw film, shoot photos around the house. Even if you don't think it's worth the exposure, just take it. You never know in the future how this photo is going to turn out to you and other people that would love to enjoy it. So keep creating, share with us, and don't forget, always create to inspire. See you guys.